rats. We're rats. We're the rats. We pray at night. We stalk at night. We're the rats. I'm the giant rat that makes all of the rules. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into.
There's a racky warlord squatting down in Karak Gnol. It's up to us to give the Wazzik a good kicking and settle a few grudges on behalf of the hold's previous owners. If you follow, Drengbarazzi, could get messy, which is just how I like it.
Where did we come from inside the mountain? Where are we going into the mountain? What? What is this new devilry? Double Dawi plays on Vermintide 2. Ironbreaker, Outcast Engineer, retaking their hold from the foul Raki. Get out the book. We about to strike some grudges from this bish. Now, don't get me wrong. I love playing Outcast Engineer, incredibly unique and fun class with awesome kit. But he has to be one of the worst true solo or true duo characters in the game. I think a lot of top level players consider him as the least kata viable, simply because there's nothing special about his melee, and his ult's kind of inherently unsafe. So we're gonna have to be, well, let's take this horde, and then we'll talk about it. Assassin's up.
Stop showing off. You'll never be as good as Oxley. The Taggy has me. Kill it.
We got a pack. Be honest, I got this. So basically, I need as much space as possible to work, right? And that space is lessened substantially when you're missing 2 or 3 of your teammates. So I'm gonna use Trollhammer and my Gatling as much as possible here, because, I mean, it's what makes this class special. It's incredibly fun. And ultimately, I'm just going for fun gameplay. But because of that, I'm probably gonna take a lot of unnecessary hits that I would not take with most of the classes. So if you're looking for like just incredible, top tier, flawless Outcast Engineer gameplay, that hurt a lot. Ow. Yeah, like this. Basically, I'm saying don't expect that. Plus, I'm a bit rusty on Vermintide anyway, so we'll see how it goes. I took a lot of damage there. That was somewhat unpleasant. They're rallying behind us. I'm gonna go deal with it. Bruh! Forward behind. But I've been wanting to do this for a while. There's a mod available in the workshop that lets you play as a team character. Up to 25 players can play. It's the more players mod. And obviously, if you've got a lore boner like I do, the idea of having a whole squad of Dawi retake Karak Gnol is quite appealing.
Rat needs to die. Assassin Rat's dead.
If you're wondering why we decided on an IB and Outcast Engineer, it's because Ironbreaker can actually create a little bit of space for me, which Ranger doesn't really do a whole lot. Nice little shot. And double Outcast Engineer, like, neither of us would ever be able to use our Gatling Guns. So yeah, he can basically take all the aggro, which then allows me to pop off with the Trollhammer and the Gatling Gun and unleash some carnage. He's also running Trollhammer, so bosses are gonna freaking melt.
Give the gunners a moving target.
Dual hammers are probably his best weapon. certainly one of them. Very safe. Good versus armor, good versus hordes. I mean, there's really nothing it can't do. Now, the other downside to running Outcast Engineer in a situation like this is that if I'm focused on the ranged gameplay, then I'm not overlapping DPS and making it safer for my teammate either. So, yet another reason why I think not as strong as some other classes in this kind of scenario. But other classes can't do stuff like that, so, you know, it's kind of it's a trade-off.
Come on, you need to reach this bridge.
I'd like to see Grail Knight try to get out the M60 War Pig and just mow down a horde. You can't! You can't turn on the Creedence Clearwater and make it feel like you're in a Huey in Vietnam.
Craftsman needs only one shot, Ratty.
Which is incredibly ironic, Barton, considering that I'm playing Outcast Engineer with a Gatling gun myself. I guess I'm not a craftsman then.
Someone give me a reel. Get your eyes open, Gringorazzi. There'll be more Raki and Kazaki doom yet.
Trollhammer's not just good versus bosses. You're essentially firing bombs, so getting through all that armor is something the Trollhammer is pretty efficient at doing. Got pack behind. I got it. That's so freaking cool. The real dream, I think, is get a squad of like 8 Dwarf players and then all be on voice chat just screaming ridiculous Dwarf battle cries. Might have to do that at some point. Get deep into that roleplay she Is it dead? Nope. Is there must be ground right below that bridge. So he should have fallen to his death otherwise. I think that's the same one. So keep an eye on that 5 down below, bottom left portion of my screen. That's from the experimental ammo capacitors, rather steam capacitors. And when that is maxed out at 5, I don't lose any pressure firing my weapon. So all I have to do to keep it maxed out and keeping my purple bar increasing at that really fast rate that it is right now is just crank the thing once. So combine that with the innovative ammo hopper and you get a lot more uptime with the Gatling gun, which is cool. Okay. I thought Duke had that side, bro. I blame my team. It could not possibly have been my fault.
The assassin longs to feel my arms as Ratty gunner. Run, Wessex! It's going to explode!
I'm bad at this game! And besides the whole, like, thematic reasoning for running double Dowie on Into the Nest, I do love this map for Outcast Engineer because there are a lot of... Hold on one second, Duke. I'm gonna get some HP if I can down here. There's usually guaranteed heals. I guess not. There's a lot of alleyways and choke points where they can only come at me single file, and that makes the steam gun seriously crank through bodies real quick. It's nice. Like right here on the bridge. Oh, poor Pinky went flying.
I hear a rattling gun.
And plus, this is good practice for Darktide, right? Like, Ogren gets his own Gatling gun or something, maybe? Shifting in between all that range and melee combat. This is good practice for sure. Oh, well, I watched it happen in slow motion. I was like, I can totally kill him in time. Survey says that was a lie. My body is in pain. Trollhammer is so slow to reload. Holy crap.
Don't lose heart, Dory. We'll take them.
You watch the tunnel, I'll watch this side. Or not. I'll watch the tunnel. Or we'll watch both. I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
Smash that flag. Keep the strangler back and kill it. Oi, what's up?
Look at that temp HP generation. Like, yeah, like this is one reason why why dual hammers are so good. Like just an instant full bar of health.
It's a strangler. Don't let it grab you.
It hurts. Got more coming up from below. That reload, my lord.
Healing drop. Bringing pain.
I mean, ah! I hate this room. Our first cattle run on this map, we got obliterated in here after killing everything, and then we got a boss spawn, and then she got completely overwhelmed. Which seems to happen pretty much every time we play duos on this map. If we die in this room. There's just a million ambients, and then there's usually a boss trigger, and it's usually enough to freaking destroy us. I would actually say up to this point, the cattle run was smoother than this one. I took less damage. But decided not to do kata with Outcast Engineer because, like I said, I mean, I've already talked about it. We're on Legend right now. Back to the Legend duos. You can get some real meaty Trollhammers, but the hyper density is just not as much fun when you're playing a range focused class. And I'd have to use my melee way more, which is not why I play this character. I definitely do use my range stuff way too much. In duos and solos with Outcast Engineer, and it gets me into some bad situations where if I just had my dual hammers out, I'd be fine and not take unnecessary damage.
One less assassin to worry about. I am a mountain. I feel cow. Rocky approaching. All your breath, Dory. Wait.
That's so much fun. That's so much fun. Alright, Duke, 1 second. Also, we both look pretty pimpin'.
Is that a rattling gun? Rattling's gone. Ha! That's what we call a panic bar handshake. This smells of an ambush. Get down, Glory! You're getting the knack of this, Glory.
Sloppy, sloppy.
Steady, Dory. Assassin in sight.
And remember, after all this, whether we get boss triggers or not, we're gonna have to fight Skarak. Now, the last time we played Into the Nest and got to the finale, Skarak didn't spawn. And I don't know why that happened, or why that ever happens. But hopefully that does not ruin our run here.
Where's that just?
Got gas behind. And a patrol ahead, I guess.
Gas! Hold your breath! Crook! A gas rat! Gas bomb! I don't like the look of that! Then here's kill.
Dude. Game's hard.
Not
Game is hard, boys.
either in numbers or effort. More! Is that all?
Oh my god, Duke, you just killed a whole patrol.
I'll give you one for free!
You just freaking killed 15 sword vermin.
Gas! Gas! Gas rat! Gas rat! Not any longer! Bringing pain! Off we go!
Alright, let's push. I don't like it here. This is not a very good spot for me. The shanty town is...
We've been ambushed!
not an ideal location. Come to me. Another issue, which I haven't mentioned, is his whole passive Gromroll armor that blocks a hit gets canceled by my gun a lot, probably, would be my guess. I don't know how many times it's happened this game, but I'm sure it's happened quite a decent number. Drop, drop, drop. I'm pushing through. So that's problematic in and of itself. Like, a lot of IB's survivability comes from just tanking a free hit every 15 seconds or whatever. This sucks! What is with this gas? Thank you. Probably gonna have to do that 30 more times this game because I'm bad. I'm out of ammo as well. Also, I love this new feature. Emotes are my favorite thing. Posing like Wu-Tang Clan.
I'll tell you that.
One issue I am having is... why is Duke's HP going down? Why is his HP going down? Oh, it's temp health, that's why. I was like, what? I was so confused. Yeah, like that's one reason. Like I can't tell how much temp health he has. I can't because of the more players mod. It's basically changed that thing in the top left, the HUD, so that it can accommodate up to 25 players. But it means I'm lacking critical info about his, like info that I would normally be able to figure out at a glance. Whether he's carrying bombs, whether he has health, all that stuff. So that's not my favorite part of this mod. Yeah, I'll go pick that up. I guess he already has healing. I love this part of the level. AP slugs is actually a super good trait on this map too. I think a lot of people run it anyway. But you kill a lot more if they're all on a line, because your shots penetrate one additional target. So like, yeah, those little 3 or 4 round bursts I just did right there, they kill like dozens of Skaven. It's pretty sick. Uh-oh. I think realistically, if I was to go try hard, I probably would not run Trollhammer. I think Masterwork Pistol or Handgun would objectively be a better choice in most situations. But I'm very curious actually how it works against Karak, because I don't think I've ever used Trollhammer against him, and now we have 2. They're rattling up top, I can't get that. Good job. Well, that's another reason why I love this map. This part of the map, anyway. Let's send them for a ride. We got some heal here, so maybe come over here. Yeah, do come back. Come get some heals.
Medical supplies. There's enough here to bind me head to foot.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the.
Right.
Okay, I'll take that. Sure. Whatever. Oh. The bait. He baited me. How many grudges do you think we snuffed out this game? We gotta have killed like 2,000 Skaven at this point, right? Maybe not that many. Probably like 1,300. The most pathetic gutter runner. It falls like 5 feet. He's like, I don't want to live anymore. I'm done. That detail is really cool, by the way. Eshin assassins have something in their bloodstream that basically liquefies them when they die, so they don't leave any trace that they were ever there. Makes sense when you're talking about the conspiracy of silence from the Fagaraki. Pack behind us. But that's why they explode into a puddle of blood in Vermintide. As soon as they die, their body just releases those chemicals. Liquefies them. Coming to you. I'm getting scared. Assassin's still up. Reloading. What's the over-under on how long this boss fight's gonna take?
Can you not tell me from them? Struggling to die for it.
I bet we can burst through Karak in less than 45 seconds. With 2 Trollhammers. And I've got Strength Pot. Yeah, I think Mr. Quick Hightaker wannabe is about to have a bad day. That's gonna be my guess. All right, let's do it.
Well, let's hope this works.
Attack from the shadows.
Gutter runner! Daddy! Over there! Kill the one!
Hold up, Duke. Before we go down, gotta get some selfies before we reclaim the hold. Emote time. Why can't I lean? That's not how you lean. That's not. That's not how that works. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Braton. Some hardcore dolly. Yoo-hoo! Man thing. Okay, so that's weird. He died really fast. My first shot did very little to him because it like went through it, like it hit him, did damage, but only the direct impact damage. Duke did more. But yeah, when the explosion actually hit and Strength Pot was active, he got chunked hard. What? How fast was that? Like, oh my god, stop. Was that like 15 seconds? I think I said 45. I'd say we blew that one out of the water. Go, Duke. I'll hold them off. Get to the cart. I'll save you. Where are they? Pimpin'. Alright, let me get there, Erling. Wait, hold on. Hold on. No, no, it's not Eileen. Stop it. Thank you. Ow! Kill a Duke! I can't get him!
I've lost kin to those things.
Useless. I would not call that an incredibly smooth run. But we looked cool while we were doing it, and now we're pointing our way to the exit. How do you get rid of the HUD? Is there a hotkey for that? Oh, it's right up top. Oh, yeah, E. Dumbass. Where did we come from? Inside the mountain. Karak Gnol's ours now, baby. Let me shoot him. Don't do anything. Let me shoot him. What a heartwarming tale. Dwarfs take their homeland by killing 2,000 freaky little rat men. Double Trollhammer, Ironbreaker, Outcast, Engineer. Would not mind having a feature like this one in Darktide. Just letting players play the same class or character. 4 Ogrins sound like a hell of a lot of fun to me. Get them all with riot shields and just go through bashing people's skulls in. GG. Curious how much damage Duke took, because you don't go down much with Ironbreaker because you're super tanky. Wait, we had the same amount of kills? No. What? No. On the left side, it's 2 Indie Prides and 2 Duke Eligoses on the right. Okay, so I had more kills, more specials. Way less elites. He killed a whole patrol by himself. Damage dealt almost the exact... Wow. 23,307. 23,329. Almost the exact same damage dealt. And then... Obviously, he revived me more. But we both took about 900,000 damage. Like, he only took a little bit less than me. He just didn't go down because he's IB. Little bit sloppy, but again, we retook the hold. That's all that's important. And I had fun. GG to Duke. See you guys later.